Hello everyone and welcome to Microsoft Teams. In this video we're going to focus on running a meeting in Teams. To schedule a Teams meeting you just need to go to Calendar on the left hand side toolbar and click Create New Meeting in the top right hand corner. You can also select on the calendar where you want your new meeting to sit and click on there as well. You can then add a title for your meeting. You can add your required attendees. Those who are internal to Force and already have Microsoft Teams, names should appear as you start to type. If you're inviting someone external to the Force, you may have to type their full email address the first time you invite them. It may also be wise to add your .pnn email address to push your meeting to your email calendar. You can also choose if you want to make your recording reoccurring. And here you can choose the cadence between daily, weekly, monthly, etc. So I'm going to choose every weekday for this meeting. I just double check my times up here. You also may want to link this meeting to a channel within Microsoft Teams. So this is really great if you are going to be sharing lots of details. It's a really common recurring meeting. Any recordings will be easily to find in a team. So I'm just going to select the team I want to link it to and choose the channel. You can also add a location and any further details of the meeting below. When I'm happy, I can come and click send to send this meeting to people's calendars. And you can see here, because it's a recurring meeting, for weekdays, it's replicated across my calendar. We're now just going to run through joining a meeting in Teams. Again, I'm still in Calendar on the Teams app, and I'm just going to select my meeting to join. You get a page with a few options when you're ready to join. You can choose whether you want your camera on and off. You can choose whether you want your microphone on and off before you join. And if you click on devices, this shows you which headsets, microphones, speakers are linked to your Teams meeting. So if you have any different ones plugged into your device, you can choose which to use by the drop down here. Once I'm happy, I'm going to click Join Now, which enters me into my meeting. At the bottom here, there's a toolbar. That people icon shows you who's participating in the meeting, who's joined already, who might have declined in advance. You also have the chat option, and this is where you can post questions and messages to people in that meeting. Also, you might notice if you decide to record the meeting, any meeting recordings will be stored in this chat to make them really easy to find afterwards. To share any documentation, I can come to this option which looks like a square with an arrow in for sharing, and I get the option of either sharing my screen, a web browser, or if I have any slide decks or documents loaded into Teams, I can choose to share it from here. And you can see once your slide deck loads, it's really similar to running a meeting in person. You can flick through your slides and run it like you would do a normal face-to-face meeting. I might also wish to record the meeting. So to do this, all I need to do is to click on the three dots, select Start Recording, and everyone who is on the call does get a purple banner at the top to show that the meeting they've joined is being recorded. If I navigate away from the meeting, it is just minimized in the top left-hand corner. So to rejoin the full experience, I can just click on that top left-hand corner to put me back into the full meeting view. Once I've finished my meeting, I can come to the three dots and select Stop Recording, or simply just hang up here. You may get asked a question on the call quality. You can see here that I'm in my meeting chat now. I've got all previous recordings of the meeting stored above. So if I did miss one of the meetings, I can come back, simply click on the recording, and it does launch that video so I can watch back the recording of it. Now, one thing to point out is that you do have options for closed captions. So any audio in these meetings are automatically recorded so you can view them back. There is a search bar here where you can search for certain word terms, and it will take you to that moment that that term was mentioned in that video.